So, we're here at Bird Jungle where the pool master has just taught me how to make a bank shot.
As you know, when the cue ball hits the bumper, it rebounds at the same angle that it came in. You need to find this point. To do this, first touch the tip of the cue stick to the center of the cue ball, making the cue stick perpendicular to the bumper, and mark the distance from the ball to the bumper. Along this line, find the point of intersection and mark it on the cue. Next, pull the cue stick back until you duplicate the length of a segment. Note that point 2. The bumper acts as a perpendicular bisector between what is marked with the pull cue. A perpendicular bisector intersects the segment, forming 90-degree angles. Rotate the cue until it points to the target hole. That point is the point you should shoot the cue ball to. As you can tell, this forms an isosceles triangle with the bumper area between the first point we marked and the aiming point as an altitude, which is the height of the triangle. This line is also an angle bisector, splitting this angle into two angles with the same measure. Segment BC is congruent to AB by construction. Angle CBD is congruent to angle ABD because they are 90 degrees by construction. Segment BD is congruent to itself by reflective property. Therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to CBD by side angle side, and angle ADB is congruent to CDB by corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Also, angle ADB is congruent to FDE because vertical angles are congruent. As you can see, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection, so the cue ball will follow the indicated path and the shot will work.
You line the tip of the cue stick to the cue ball. Then you mark on the cue stick where the bumper and the cue stick intersect. You move back until the tip of the cue stick hits the bumper. Then you rotate the cue stick to face your pocket. And right there is the point where you're aiming at. Right there. Now I'm going to try to make the shot.